We get more insight into the strategy Xbox is employing when it comes to PC, as Phil Spencer kind of takes a rare shot at PlayStation, and Flight Simulator for the Xbox Series X could be coming out sooner rather than later. So one of the biggest things when it comes to the Xbox ecosystem is how they're integrating their strategy with PC gaming. Obviously, we have Xbox Game Pass on PC, and all first-party Xbox games are going to be making their way onto console and PC. And we know Xbox wants to release games on multiple platforms within their ecosystem. That is their strategy going forward, rather than locking people into a singular device. Well, we got some more information on Microsoft's Xbox plus PC strategy moving forward in a series of tweets from Tom Warren. On what Phil Spencer has said is, on console, we believe we'll share growth this generation as we have the lowest priced next-gen console on the market and the most powerful console on the market, and because of Game Pass turning into a deciding factor in people choosing which console to buy. And that makes a lot of sense. The Xbox Series S is such a great deal for the price that you're getting out of it. I absolutely love my Xbox Series S in what it does. Gives me 60 frames per second, gives me 1080p, 1440p resolutions. I use it on my monitor, and it's an absolutely perfect console for what I need it for. And at its price point, it really can't be beat. Plus, you add in the addition of Xbox Game Pass. You pick up a Series S, you pick up Game Pass for $15, $10 a month, whichever subscription service you're getting from their choices, and you're getting a great console with just an instant slate of great games and access to all the first-party Xbox games, which makes it your best entry into the next generation right now. And then you have the Xbox Series X, which is the most powerful console on the market. So if you're somebody who wants the most powerful console to play games in 4K, multi-platform games, the upcoming Xbox Game Studios games, you really can't go wrong with that either. Continues on here saying, we have huge growth opportunity on PC. We expanded to simultaneously shipping our first party games on both console and PC last year. We more than doubled our first party retail game sales on PC, and we're also one of the biggest third party publishers on Steam. And we've seen this multiple times with Xbox Game Studio games coming out on Steam. They sell like crazy when they first come out. They're in the top charts on Steam. Even if they're released in Xbox Game Pass, people are still running over to Steam to purchase those games because they want to play them. Continue saying, looking forward, we see continued growth on PC next year through another amazing slate of Xbox Game Studios games and Bethesda games coming to PC, while at the same time, Game Pass on PC will be a critical part of our Windows gaming strategy. With cloud gaming, we now have the ability to bring these great AAA quality games to hundreds of millions of below spec Windows PCs that to date haven't been able to play the hit games that everybody sees. So adding to that, I mean, Bethesda games are going to be extremely popular on PC. They are always extremely popular on PC, even way before Xbox had anything to do with Bethesda. And then you add in the fact that they're going to be on Xbox Game Pass. The amount of people on PC who are going to want to sign up for Game Pass once these big new Bethesda games are dropping, I think is going to be absolutely insane. And then with the cloud gaming stuff, we saw the announcement the other day where they're trying to bring xCloud to way more devices, just through your browser app, through a dongle, through a smart TV app. And it really won't matter the computer that you have, the PC that you have, what graphics card or anything. As long as you can stream a game through a browser on your PC, you're going to be able to play all of the first-party Xbox games, and that is very exciting. They're even adding in more Xbox Series X's to their Azure data centers to increase the load times and stuff like that when it comes to xCloud. I enjoy xCloud for what it is. I still think there is work that needs to be done on it. It still doesn't work perfectly for me when I'm playing it on my Android phone. There is a decent amount of buffering right at the start, and then it kind of levels out and it gets smooth. But I am still somebody who much rather plays games on a high-powered PC or a high-powered console. I'll probably always be like that. I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. But I think xCloud has the right outlook when it comes to gaming in the future and getting as many people to be able to play these games, because not everyone can afford a $500 console. Not everyone can afford a $2,000 PC to play these next generation games. So I think this is great for everybody. And finally, when it comes to this Xbox and PC strategy, Phil Spencer actually took a rare shot at PlayStation. We know Phil Spencer as being a very classy guy, always congratulating the competition. And he didn't really outwardly point to PlayStation when he said this, but if you read between the lines, he kind of is. And it's great. It's good that he did this to show the difference of these strategies between what PlayStation is doing and what Xbox is doing. And he says here, we're the only platform shipping games on PC, cloud, and console simultaneously. Others bring console games to PC years later, not only making people buy their hardware up front, but then charging them a second time to play on PC. So he didn't say anything that was untrue here, but what he is referring to, in my opinion, is what PlayStation is doing by locking people into the PS5, PS4, pushing their first party games. They sell like crazy, and then years later releasing them on PC, knowing that people are going to pay full price again for those games, and kind of double dipping on their consumers rather than giving people the options of where they want to play on day one. Now, if you're somebody who is looking forward to Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Xbox Series X, it looks like it is going to be coming out sooner rather than later, as it is showing up in the Xbox Game Pass app. From this video, we can see here that you can go ahead and you can pre-install Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is getting people to believe that the game is going to be coming out very soon. Potentially, they're going to announce it as a release date at the Xbox E3 conference. And I wouldn't be surprised if they announced it to be coming out just in the next week or so, because it looks like it is ready to go, ready to download, and ready to play. And then we look at this screenshot here, and it is from GameStop Ireland, and they are saying that the release date is June 15th, 2021. So I'm thinking that at the Xbox and Bethesda showcase, they are going to show off Flight Simulator for the Series X and then say that it's going to be released on June 15th. So that's exciting if you're somebody who is looking forward to playing that game on console. I'm excited to see how good it's going to look on the Series X. We know it is probably the best looking and most realistic looking game out there right now. So it'll be interesting to see how the Series X handles it compared to how it looks on PC. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Let me know what you think about Xbox's and PC strategy. Do you like it, or would you rather them go back to the traditional strategy of just focusing on locking people into their console? And are you excited for Microsoft Flight Simulator for the Xbox Series X? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you are new here and you like what you see throughout this video, I would really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button to help this channel grow, help grow this community, so we can have great conversations in the comments below. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video.
We'll be right back.